Welcome back, everybody, to OrionTrail. We're here on board the Indestructible 2. Ironic name, I know. Actually, we're not the Indestructible anymore because we missed some plates, and sadly it doesn't actually save a name anywhere. Because that would have been amazing if they had included that. Anyway, last time we lost our keys, and some friendly animals, some friendly aliens gave us food. That's awesome, because we needed food. Okay, so we got a Class X star. Well, we got on fuel, so let's take the random thing. Oop, something. You've encountered a gravestone. Sensors indicate that there is some sort of floating memorial nearby. You never get to ask if you want to make a short detour to check it out. Let's pay our respects. Big D. Backed one too many KS campaigns and his wallet exploded. Alright, so I guess this is some sort of Kickstarter tier thing. Yeah, that's nice. Close call. One of the officers tackles you and knocks you to the ground. The swinging blade trap clangs harmlessly against the gravestone. Well, tactics is now off the charts. Alright, so you will be downgraded. The cube-like ship approaching is unmistakable. It's the dreaded Analog Collective. They demand you assimilate to their ancient mainframe, replacing any advanced technology with its superior, outdated appliances. Mainly toasters. Oh gosh. Okay, so we could fight back for some fuel, send a delegation for random, or deceive their primary senses. Which, in this case, I think I prefer that option, because it's the safe option. I'd rather have some more food than more crew, but your crew searches the ship for outdated equipment to take the place of the officers on the bridge, hoping that once visual comms are open, it will be enough to fool the collective into believing you're fellow fans of primitive tech. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay. A member of the Analog Collective peers through the view screen, looking around at the hodgepodge of objects. Not subjects. Subjects are a different kind of thing. Sorry, needed a drink of water. I should have drank between episodes, but I didn't, because I record, like, continuously. This ship is junk, she says, even by our standards. Several members of the collective join you to show you how it's done. Oh my god. They got winged toasters, for fuck's sake. Alright. Got some more crew members out of that. We're almost back up to 30. Oculite Hive Station and Oculite Federation military outpost. These guys love NutriPaste for some reason. Ah, of course something happens. Snack overflow. While checking various ship status and systems, the database you are using crashes and displays an error that simply says snack overflow. Weirdly, when the database comes back online, you have more food than you remember. The heck? Alright. Oculite checkpoint. The Oculites, a race of squid eyeball creatures, have no beef with Galaxy Force, so you're welcome to stay for a while. Your assigned Oculite escort leans in close and whispered that he's willing to do some training off the books. Contraband, eh? Let's go. Let's rest. I kind of want to check that out. The Grey Market. You arrive in a poorly lit room and several other off-duty Oculites are sitting around, staring at you with more eyes than you can count. Your escort vouches for you and talks begin. Let's trade for resources. Anything more exotic? The Oculites look at another with all of their eyes until one speaks up. We've got some intel we could probably part with. We've also got some stuff that isn't entirely safe or legal. Dazzle me with dangerous, sensitive data. I'm gonna take the data. An Oculite steps forward. I got some pretty detailed data on Oculite physiology, as well as a primer on our culture. I promise you won't get anything as accurate as what we've got. Alright. We could use the plus in diplomacy. Alright. Give them 30 food or 100 fuel. I think we're doing pretty good on the fuel. The Oculite jiggles his eyeball stalks wants to know what you'll trade for this information. Give him a few. After more harsh conversations, a convoluted series of contacts, suppliers, and negotiators, the trade is complete. Most of the oculoids have cleared out. Your sketchy escort is willing to trade resources, however. Okay. We do not have any credits. I do not know how you actually gain any credits. The oculoids stared you intently with their hundreds of eyes. Let's return to the central hub. Time to leave. Let's rest. Do you want to rest here and recover some health? You'll have to consume supplies to do so. Use 30 food. Well, it's just brick. We can't spare the food. We can't spare food for just one guy who's lost 1 HP. Time to leave. Class U stuff. Too hot to handle. One of the crew working in the cafeteria tried to make Flandrometer flambe. An incredibly complicated and dangerous dish that uses flaming warp plasma. The ensign skipped a step, and now you have a cafeteria full of flaming newt-paste. Let it burn out. Why do we have the hull if we don't use it? Hey? Peace, love, and understanding. You're hailed by a plump, cross-legged alien in a scruffy bathrobe, tube socks, and sandals. Are you shitting me? Socks and sandals? Fuck that guy. Namaste. I'm Doding Dalai, Guru of Goodwill. Evil abounds in the galaxy, so I'm bathing all passing ships in a ray of pure joy and love. Okay, so what are our options? Okay, having a lower chance of getting food than this, or having a slightly lower chance at getting something random. Let's go with food. You order the navigator to take evasive maneuvers to avoid the rainbow wave. It could be dangerous. The ship darts right over the rainbow particle stream. Oh god, please. Yeah, alright, good. The guru cries. He's just a lonely old alien who wants to be friends. You beam him aboard, hug it out, and he offers you a batch of his special brownies for the road. Very yummy, but a crew member gets the munchies, overeats, and explodes. Oh. One less hungry mouth to feed. Class B star, Green Nebula. Do we want to take the upper path or the lower route? Let's take the high ground. It's always better to have the high ground. Crisis! Skeet shoot. Sensors have detected a large clay disc on an intercept course with your ship. Any adjustments you try to make to avoid the astronomical oddity are matched. You're gonna need to shoot it. Fire phasers, fire torpedo. I kinda want to preserve hull, but this could mean we lose some fuel. Let's do it anyway. Whatever that weird thing is, you don't want it near your ship. Torpedoes give you the best range, so that's probably the safest choice. Torpedo bay on fire! Okay, we haven't had a catastrophic failure so far. I kinda want to see what happens, actually. The torpedo explodes upon contact with the disc and remains entirely intact. It stopped moving though, so you take the time to study the defensive capabilities of clay. Wow, our tactics is off the charts now. Okay. Ooh, we are so close to our goal. Kinda want to take my time though. Take my time. Do we want people or do we want something random? I kinda want something random. Oop. Experimental containment! One of your scientists has devised a new way to contain volatile materials. We can use this to better study dangerous compounds. She pulls forward. Or you know, shoot the dangerous stuff at other people. Let's study that dangerous stuff, because then we can get better diplomacy. Scientist smiles. Great! You find dangerous stuff, I'll science the heck out of it, and you get the results. You think you can make that arrangement work? Wait, where did we get plus science? It said plus diplomacy. That has to be a bug in the game. That was absolutely not... Doc gone. A scientist of a medical blade tests a new intelligence serum on his dog. The dog now walks on 2 legs, talks, and has become the most intelligent being on the ship. Some people even think the dog would make a better captain. Ruro. Use the serum on other pets. Commission the dog as a science officer. See where the discovery goes. Cautiously optimistic about this discovery, you authorize the science officer to see just how far his experiment can be taken. Tests continue on the dog, and the science officer keeps you apprised of new developments. Oh, star! No! Oh, god damn it! We had such a good chance there. Over time, the dog's intelligence wanes until all he can do is sit in the corner and drool. Some crew are so disgusted by cleaning up the dog drool all day that they quit. You need to take the serum back to formula. At least the dog survived. Well, we lost some science of the process. But we just had some for free for some reason, so... yeah, fuck it. Let's take the whole. We got enough food to make the travels. Damn it. Snort. While eating in the mess hall, one of the officers broke into a fit of laughing and knew the praise came out of their nose. They're not going to be able to live that one down. Alright, another shady dealer. Our best option here is actually the stick-up. The communications officer says that you're being hailed by an unknown vessel floating deep in space. A shady figure appears on the hollow screen, offering repairs in exchange for some fuel. Stick 'em up! You target your weapons on the ship's life support and demand they surrender their goods. Yes! Fuck you, lizard scum! Your apparently fearsome reputation precedes you. The shady figure blanches as you mercilessly blow one of his ship's nacelles off. He immediately surrenders to everything of value, including a repair drone. Woohoo! Alright, now we got a goal. The next outpost along the OrionTrail. Get here at any cost. But then... I guess got an achievement called Bloodfencer. You've encountered a gravestone. Oh, maybe it's... that achievement is probably you get an event just before you get to the end of the OrionTrail. Well, at the end of the mission anyway. Sensors indicate that there's some sort of floating memorial nearby. Take the shuttle and pay your respects. Carlito Pfeiffer, loved by friends and family. Sometimes. That's nice. Ensign Chef Jeffires accidentally trips over an overgrown root and spills the contents of a picnic basket he was carrying all over the ground. Where he got the basket and why he brought it with him are mysteries for another day. Moving on. Well, we got enough food to make the travels. Mission success! Congratulations, Robert J. Duncan IV. You have successfully traversed the Wilkie May in a most daring expedition. Galaxy Force honors you with the title Balanced Commander. Woo woo, woo woo. Some kind of alien druid. This shows how we lost people. Yeah, this shows how we lost people. Died in a dang dungeon, hucked to death, dog-tired. Ah, look at them go! Duncan is dancing. Look at him dancing. He's so happy. Who's the guy in the white suit? Who is that? Anyway. Yeah, we got a new mission unlocked, and I think I'm gonna continue this as a series, because I want to get all the way to the end, where that weird, like, cube is sitting. Ursa Major. The home sector of the Urzans, it remains mostly uncharted by Galaxy Force. It'll be a tough task to bear. Bear? No, it's bear. Alright. Ooh, this guy is super duper balanced. Oh, we can get Van Brown. Of course we got 2 bear characters here. Andrew Jansen, Rhino. will increase your odds of success with different actions. I kind of want the Van Brown guy. A grizzled veteran of Galaxy Force, Captain Brown designed the fleet's flagship, the indestructible 2 from the ground up. His standards are high, but his results speak for themselves. Alright. So... we could take this... we could take Shell Dawn to increase our science and bravado. Also get some more diplomacy. Also get diplomacy up to 2. So that would be kind of cool. Or we take her, get diplomacy up to 3. Joni Bubbly Rich. Ambassador Sheldon has spent many years living among alien creatures. He has returned to Galaxy Force wiser and ready to share his knowledge for the betterment of the galaxy. Yeah, you know what? Get the old guy. Old guys are good first officers. Pick your chief engineer. Well, we got 7 of 11 again. And Anagail Levinger? And Cheryl Platts. This is tough. None of these really have the kind of skills that I'm looking for. We could get our tactics up to 4 right off the bat, but I kind of want to take Anagail. Lieutenant Levinger was stripped of her former rank as captain for being too stern. Those that serve with her now suffer through her creepy forced smiles and backhanded compliments. Alright, we desperately need some more science, so communications guy is gonna be a science officer. Haruna Akatsuki. Kyle Glure. Yeah, so this is our choice. Either we take him, get the science and bravado, and attack 2+4. Or we take her and get the tactics 2+3. As a cadet, Haruna served for only a few weeks before being promoted to first officer. Now Lieutenant Akatsuki is assigned the ships in need of her reckless curiosity and unpredictable wild side. You know what? Yeah, this is our crew. A bear, some old guy, some woman who's really, really weird, and a spicy girl. Right, so I don't think we actually need that much food right off the bat. Fuel is okay. Yeah, let's get some extra haul. Some extra crew and actually some extra food, yes. Oh, we still have 2 credits. Wow. Yeah. I think the fuel should be okay. Ooh, we got 3 choices right off the bat. This is really terrible. Wow. Okay, so random, fuel. Okay, so it's definitely one of these 2. Young and hot, like temperature hot, not attractive. A high mass star near the end of its lifespan. Ooh. End of lifespan, or... yeah, let's just go straight forward. There's no time for some nonsensical directions. Space Ghost! Oh my god, they are totally Scooby-Dooing this. Velma is a bear. Strange things are suddenly happening aboard the ship. Objects are moving by themselves. You hear knocking, church bells, screaming and laughter that doesn't appear to be coming from anywhere. You might be infested with Space Ghost. Okay, so... check the calendar. Hold a seance. Yeah, let's do the seance thing, because we didn't really do much diplomacy last time around. 50-50 chance of something good happening. Or something bad. Stop! Ah, goddammit, why couldn't it just stop? Whatever this ghost is, it doesn't speak your language or it just refuses to listen to you. Ghost mocks you in its own freaky language and continues to wreak supernatural havoc around the ship. Mine is free! Mine is free hull. That's devastating. Okay, we can get some more food, or we can get some fuel. We burn through fuel faster, so let's get some of that. Existential crisis. One of your ensigns has been reading too much metaphysical philosophy. They have started wondering loudly if they really exist, or if it maybe only they exist and everyone else is a figment of their imagination. It's freaking everyone out. Do what Sartre would do. Have a group session. I would like to know what Sartre would do. Who better to emulate dealing with a philosophical problem than a philosopher? If only you knew anything about them beyond their names. What did Sartre believe in again? What even is Sartre anyway? Time to check Galactipedia. Stop! Stop! Oh, this is the same situation. No! 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 Oh my god, no! Oh shit. After reading Sartre, you are riddled with angst. You are riddled with angst. Now that you are philosophically learned, are you even fit to be captain anymore? You just don't know. You fly around directionlessly for a while. We lose 200 fuel and bravado. Oh my god. That was the worst possible outcome. Oh, anyway, so until next time, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and actually, tell me if you want to go for food or, well, because none of this is fuel, it doesn't really matter to me, so I'm gonna keep this open to the viewers. Write down in the comments if you want me to go to the class U star to pick up some more manpower, or if I should go to the class M star, M like McDonald's, to get some burgers. And until next time, I say goodbye. Bye bye.